Well, hello you. Welcome back to my channel. I received some feedback that my set here was a little vanilla. Well, I'm glad to hear that because it's my bathroom and it's not a set. But I did decide it'd be a good idea if I spice things up a bit, you know, added some atmosphere. So I brought in a chair so you can see the picture on my wall. I brought over this little pedestal thing, brought in a house plant, and I even lit a candle for the atmosphere. I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Alrighty, everybody. So today I am stoked. I don't know if anybody else will enjoy this as much as I'm about to, but I have something extremely special. I had an amazing find on Mercari. People magazine, 1993. Here come the brides. We have a wedding edition, July 1993. I am over the moon about this. We're going to be looking at some all-time bests, all-time worsts, stars, wedding photo albums, and then the wedding of the year. I cannot wait to get into this. But as usual, we got to get ready first. All right, because I don't want to spoil anything yet that's inside the magazine, we're just going to use what's on the cover here. So I'm going to try out two different looks and we're going to see which one I like better. The first one here is Miss Julia Robertson, and she's got this, you know, obviously lovely white gown, but her look is all about this sheer veil wrap thing. So I don't have a sheer veil wrap thing, but what I do have are my bedroom curtains. So, ooh, let's not catch on fire. Like this. This isn't it. Are we there? Are we in a 1993 wedding? I don't think so. All right, the second look that we're going to be trying out here, all about tiara veils. Now, these have been a thing for a while. They're not so much a thing nowadays, I don't think, since Pinterest has come around, but I think that people probably still do them. Now, I was not going to pull out my wedding dress. I didn't have a veil anyway. What I do have instead is my first communion dress. It's so little. I have no idea why I still have this. It is in mint condition. I mean, look at this. Stunning, stunning. Look at that beadwork. This was like, I don't know, JCPenney special or something. But what we're using this for is the veil. Now, it has seen better days. Like the cording is coming away, but we're gonna make this work. So we're gonna use my first communion veil and see how it goes. All right, it was all bent up, but I think like that looks pretty good, right? All right. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, let's see. All right, I know that they're not covering their face, but I think we're here. I think we're here. All right, let's get started. All right, to start us off here, we've got an ad for De Beers, I believe is how you said it. De Beers Diamonds. A diamond is forever. These were so cool, like these advertisements, because they had commercials too, and they would take people's silhouettes and then they would put the jewelry on them. So like where the woman's earring was supposed to be, they would show it on there, and it was really neat. And they had the killer soundtrack of that song where it was like dun 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 dun. I mean, they didn't go but you know what I mean. These were cool. Ooh, Lady Power Clear Roll-On Antiperspirant. So this was different than deodorant, because deodorant just like you still sweat, but it covers up the smell from your BO. This made it so you did not sweat at all. Like it literally clogged your sweat glands, and I don't know where the sweat went. Like it probably came out somewhere else, but God, the clear roll-on gel was the absolute worst. It was nice because it was travel size and you could easily like fit it in your locker or in your purse. But oh God, it was sticky for like 30 minutes and you had to walk around with your arms up, like your elbows. It's just terrible. I'm glad that they don't make this anymore. Ooh, movies. Let's see what was coming out in 93. Two really, really good ones. Free Willy. Free Willy. I actually recently watched this when they came out with Disney Plus. They've got all the Free Willys on there. You're welcome, by the way. Jesse was such a tool, though. I hated that kid. Like, he totally did not deserve to be friends with a whale. Like, give it to somebody who deserves it. The other movie, Hocus Pocus. Yes. We are right now in September, so this is going to be coming on real-time 2020 television here really soon. I don't know why I just don't buy this movie. Like, it's a classic. Shining Time Station. I don't remember this, but I do remember this. Like, I remember that phrase, Shining Time Station. I don't remember. Is this a cartoon? Was it like claymation? Was it on PBS? I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments below. I'm like having brain fog here. All right, we have a feature on the Coneheads movie. This started out as a sketch on SNL, and it was so popular, they made a movie out of it. And what a movie it was. They've got all these awesome photos from the set, and of course this memorable moment where she like totally wolfs down a foot-long sub. And it's funny, like if you rewatch it nowadays, that is a cartoon sub. But for the times, it looked really good. Here we go, weddings of the year. So we've got Julia Roberts and Lyle Lovett. Look at that beautiful veil, which I cannot pull off. And she went shoeless, very, very trendy. We've got Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy. Oh, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. We all miss you. Ooh, we've got a candid from Slash's wedding. And more importantly, I had no idea that his name was Saul Hudson. Saul, that right? Isn't that how you pronounce that? Like Better Call Saul, like Saul Hudson? Who knew? It is only appropriate that LeVar Burton at his wedding would have, I don't even know what these are. Is this a garter belt? I'm not sure. But they did a nod to his character, Geordi, on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Oh, Sting. Him and his wife. I mean, like, are you kidding me? I don't know whether to hate this because it is gaudy AF or to be incredibly jealous. I think I'm jealous, and I don't know. I kind of want a do-over for my wedding. Ooh, here's Jane Seymour at her wedding. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Not sure if anybody else watched that show. Apparently Jane was still in character because that dress looks like it's from the 1800s, just like her show. Ooh, here we have an ad for a Mazda, and I'm not sure what they're trying to tell us. It says it just feels right, but this is a single car ferry. I mean, like, why even bother? This article is about Mickey Rooney, and it's called Confessions of a Much Married Man because he's been married a lot. However, I'm not sharing that because of how many times he's been married. His little dog here is named Gloria Swanson. Gloria Swanson. His dog has a first name and a last name. I love it. Oh, disposable cameras. I remember in the 90s they started like getting fancy with disposable cameras, and like you could have an underwater camera with a little plastic case. You could have a camera with a super zoom, which is actually, it's not that super, but whatever. Every little bit helps, I guess. This was always weird. The panoramic camera. So the photos were it says 10 inches long. Like, this is all well and fine until you're trying to put it in a photo album or you're trying to put it in a frame. Like, these were only for the fridge, and that's where they stayed, unfortunately. Best and worst of the century. Here we go. Right off the bat, I'm so excited with this. I completely agree. Grace Kelly. Like, there's nothing you can say about this to improve on her wedding dress. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Brigitte Nielsen, on the other hand, we can say a lot, and they do have a lot to say. Vera Wang says, this headpiece is from hell. Tell us how you really feel, Vera. Ooh, these judges are harsh. We've got Yoko Ono and John Lennon, and they say they look like two people about to hold up a bank. And now that I see it, I can't unsee it. Rod Stewart and Elena, I'm not sure, Ms. Hamilton, they said this is a fashion loser because she looks like Sputnik. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, Princess Diana in her legendary fairy tale dress. Vera Wang loves it and says she looks amazing, but Liv Tyler says, my Grammy has dresses with that sleeve. Shut up, Liv, you're 15. You don't know what life is about yet. Oh, look at baby Liz Taylor. She was 18 years old when she got married to Conrad Hilton Jr. I'm not 100% sure, I'd have to Google this, but I'm pretty sure that guy there he is. That guy right there, I'm pretty sure is either the grandfather, maybe, of Paris Hilton and her sister Nikki. So Liz Taylor could have been their grandmother. How weird. Apparently, after 6 marriages, Liz Taylor kind of gave up and she was like, you know what, just put a coat on. We're not even going inside for this one. Oh, this picture is awesome. Now, they don't look like they're having a great time, but her dress is amazing. And look at how dapper he looks. This is the Duke of Windsor. He's the guy who gave up being prince because he wanted to go marry somebody that the royalty people were like, no, you can't marry her. And he was like, fine, bye. This is great though. They said, the dress is nice, but from their expressions, I bet they didn't wake up with confetti in their underwear. I'm going to start gauging social events based on that. Like, hey, Jessica, how was the Halloween party? It was pretty good, but I mean, I didn't wake up with confetti in my underwear. I love it. Time for some wedding albums, and we've got Angela Lansbury. Look at how little she is. Oh my gosh, little murder she wrote herself. I love it. She's so dainty. Ooh, new Santa Fe dressing from Wishbone. Southwestern dressing. This looks delicious. Do they still make this? Does anybody know? I can smell this whole page. Oh God, and it's getting hard to breathe. Do you guys remember when they would sell plates, like commemorative, is that how you say that? Commemorative plates, and you would send them money and they'd send you a plate, and I'm not sure what you did with it. I don't think you ate off of it. I think you just like, I don't know, put it in a china cabinet or hung it on your wall. It's Marilyn. RuPaul, what skincare regimen are you using? Because you look exactly the same. This was from 1993. It is 2000. That was almost 30 years ago. Oh, we need to get you some new shoes, girl. These are a little bit too small. You're gonna break an ankle. Yes, this is what this entire channel name is based off of. This channel is called Jessica Page Me, the answering machine for your pocket from Motorola. Do you remember people would like get up from the dinner table at a restaurant and be like, I gotta check my messages real quick. And they'd go to like a payphone bank. And then you didn't have to do that anymore when you got a pager, because then people would just page you with their phone number. The problem is you don't know what the message is, but you did know that someone was trying to get a hold of you and that you were popular. Oh yes, and to cap off this episode, we have ourselves, of course, it's in like the bridal magazine edition, we have some romance adult novels. Look at these covers. Like, what are these? Why is there a fire in the background? Like, what's going on? Where passion lives. Oh, I love it. Silhouette books. He drives a car fast, a bargain hard, and women to distraction. Oh, yes. Oh, you gotta love smut. It's great. All right, well, that's the video. I'm so glad that you made it to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed these wedding trends and faux pas as much as I did. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. Make sure you subscribe so that way you can get access to all of my content, and hit that little bell so that way you get notified when I come out with a new video. I try to do videos once a week. We're thinking about starting to do twice a week. So let me know in the comments if you would want to see more, and if you have a specific magazine that you would want to see. I tend to do more like celebrity gossip magazines and teen magazines because that's what I'm into. However, if you have something you want to see, like, I don't know, WWF from '89, let me know in the comments and I will try to accommodate that. So as always, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.